आर आदिवासीज? आदिवासीज कौन होते हैं? आदिवासी, द टर्म literally means original inhabitants, are the communities who live and often continue to live in the close association with forest. आदिवासीज वो लोग होते हैं जो कि एक कम्युनिटी में यानी ग्रुप में किसी एक फॉरेस्ट में अपना ग्रुप बनाकर रहते हैं. Around 8% of the Indian population is Adivasi, and many of the India's most important mining and the industrial centers are located in the Adivasis area, such as Jamshedpur, Rourkela, Bokaro, and the Bhilai among the others. सो इंडिया में 8% जो लोग हैं इंडिया की पॉपुलेशन में वो आदिवासी है. और इंडिया में बहुत सारी जगह जहाँ पर माइनिंग और इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर है वो भी आदिवासी एरिया में ही सिचुएटेड है. आदिवासीज आर नॉट द होमोजीनियस पॉपुलेशन. देयर आर ओवर 500 डिफरेंट आदिवासीज ग्रुप इन इंडिया. आदिवासीज कोई होमोजीनियस पॉपुलेशन नहीं है. हमारे इंडिया में 500 अलग अलग आदिवासीज के ग्रुप है. आदिवासीज आर पर्टिकुलर न्यूमरस इन स्टेट लाइक छत्तीसगढ़, झारखंड, मध्य प्रदेश, उड़ीसा, गुजरात, महाराष्ट्र, राजस्थान, आंध्र प्रदेश, वेस्ट बंगाल, and in the northern eastern state of अरुणाचल प्रदेश, असम, मणिपुर, मेघालय, मिजोरम, नागालैंड and त्रिपुरा. रख दो. A state like Odisha is the home to more than 600 different tribal groups. Adivasi society are also most distinctive because there is often very little hierarchy among them. This makes them radically different from the communities organized around the principle of the Jati Varna yani caste, or those that were ruled by the kings. So tribals are also referred to as Adivasis. You may have heard the term scheduled tribe. Scheduled tribe is a term used for the Adivasis used by the Indian government by various official documents. ST जो है scheduled tribe वो आदिवासीज के लिए यूज़ होता है. There is an official list of tribes. Scheduled tribes are often grouped together with the scheduled caste in the category scheduled caste and the scheduled tribe. Adivasis practice a range of tribal religions that are different from Islam, Hinduism, and the Christianity. आदिवासी जो ग्रुप है वो अलग ग्रुप है जिसको डिफ्रेंशिएट किया है इस्लाम, हिंदूज एंड क्रिश्चियनिटी से. दिस ऑफन इन्वॉल्व द वर्शिप ऑफ एंसेस्टर, विलेज एंड द नेचर स्पिरिट, द लास्ट एसोसिएशन विथ एंड द रिसाइडिंग इन द वेरियस साइट्स इन द लैंडस्केप, माउंटेन स्पिरिट्स, river spirits, animal spirits, etc. The village spirit are often worshipped at the specific sacred group within the village boundary, while the ancestral ones are usually worshipped at home. Additionally, Adivasi have always been influenced by different surrounding religions like Sakta, Buddhist, Vaishnav, Bhakti, and Christianity. Simultaneously, Adivasi religion themselves have influenced the dominant religion of the empire around them. So, questioning part: in your own city or village, who would you like are the marginalized group? And discuss. आपके सिटी या विलेज में कौन सोचते हैं कि कौन लोग हैं जो कि मार्जिनाइज ग्रुप में है? डिस्कस करें. कैन यू नेम सम आदिवासी कम्युनिटीज़ दैट लिव इन योर स्टेट? क्या आप कोई आदिवासी कम्युनिटीज़ का नाम बता सकते हैं जो आपके स्टेट में रहते हैं? What language do they speak? वो कौन सी लैंग्वेज बोलते हैं? Do they live close to the forest? क्या वो जंगल के पास में रहते हैं? Do they migrate to other region looking for work? क्या वो दूसरे रीजन में जाते हैं काम की खोज में? For example, the Jagannath cult of Odisha and the Shakti and the Tantric tradition in the Bengal and Assam during the 19th century, substantial number of Adivasis converted to Christianity. 19th century से आदिवासीज जो है वो कन्वर्ट होने लगे क्रिश्चियनिटी में, which has emerged as a very important religion in modern आदिवासी history, जिसकी वजह से आदिवासी की हिस्ट्री में बहुत चेंजेस आए. आदिवासी have their own language, most of them radically different from the possibly as old as Sanskrit, which have often deeply influenced the formation of mainstream India language like Bengali. Santali has the largest number of speakers and has a significant body of the publication, including the magazines on the internet or in the e-zines. तो शांतली के बहुत सारे स्पीकर्स है, बहुत सारे पब्लिकेशंस है, जिसकी शांतली लैंग्वेज में मैगजीन्स आती है. इंटरनेट पर भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें अवेलेबल है, ई-जीन्स भी अवेलेबल है. आदिवासी and stereotyping. In India, we usually showcase the Adivasi communities in particular way. इंडिया में, भारत में हम आदिवासी कम्युनिटीज़ को एक अलग तरीके से देखते हैं. Thus, during the school function or the other official event or in the book and the movies, Adivasis are invariably portrayed in very stereotypically ways in colorful costumes, headgear and through their dancing. तो चाहे कोई सा भी फंक्शन हो, कोई इवेंट हो, बुक हो या मूवी हो, तो वहाँ पर हम आदिवासी को एक अलग ही रूप में देखते हैं. मतलब उनके कॉस्ट्यूम भी बहुत कलरफुल, वो सिर में भी हेड गियर पहन के रखते हैं, उनका डांस भी बहुत डिफरेंट रहता है हम लोगों से. Besides this, we seem to know very little about the realities of their life. This often wrongly lead to the people believing that they are exotic, primitive, and the backyards. इस वजह से लोग, बहुत सारे लोगों की मेंटलिटी है, वो लोग इन लोगों को बहुत प्रिमिटिव, मतलब बहुत लोअर ग्रेड के समझते, बहुत पिछड़ी हुई जाति के लोग समझते हैं आदिवासीज को. Often, Adivasis are blamed for their lack of advancement as they are believed to be the resistance to change or new idea. You will remember that you read in class 6 book how stereotyping particular communities can lead to the people discriminating against such groups. Adivasis and development. As you have already read in the history textbook, forests were absolutely crucial to the development of all the empire and settled civilization in India. जैसे कि हम हिस्ट्री की टेक्स्ट बुक में पढ़ चुके हैं कि फॉरेस्ट, जंगल एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण रोल प्ले करते हैं डेवलपमेंट में. Metal ore like the iron, copper, gold and silver, coal and diamond, invariable timber, most medical herbs, and the animal products such as wax, flax and honey, and the animals themselves such as elephants, the mainstay of the imperial armies all came from the forest. ये सारी चीज़ें जंगल से आती है. In addition, the continuation of the life depended heavily on the forest that helped the recharge Many of the Indian rivers are as becoming the clearer now, critically to the availability and the quality of our air and water. Forests covered the major part of our country till the 19th century, and the Adivasi has a deep knowledge of, access to, as well as control over most of this vast tract at least till the middle of 19th century. This means that they were not ruled by the large states and the empire. Instead, often empires heavily dependent on the Adivasi for the crucial access to the forest sources. Here are the questions. What metals are important in present day India and why? Where do they come from? आज के टाइम पर कौन सा मेटल बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है और क्यों? और वो मेटल कहाँ से आता है? आर देयर आदिवासी पॉपुलेशन देयर? क्या वहाँ पर जहाँ पर वो मेटल मिलता है वहाँ पर आदिवासी की पॉपुलेशन है? लिस्ट 5 प्रोडक्ट्स that you use at home that come from the forest. 5 ऐसे प्रोडक्ट के नाम बता जो कि आपके घर में यूज़ होते हैं और वो जंगल से आते हैं. By whom were the following demands being met on the forest land? Timber for the construction of houses and railway, forest land for mining, forest land for agriculture by non-tribal people, reserved by the government as wildlife parks, and in what way would this affect the tribal people? This is radically contrary to our image of Adivasis today as somewhat marginal and the powerless communities. In the pre-colonial world, they were traditionally range hunter-gatherers and the nomads and lived by shifting the agriculture and also cultivating in one place. Although this remains for the past 200 years. Adivasis have been increasing force through economic changes, forest politics, and the political force applied by the state and the private industry to migrate to live as a worker in the plantation, at the construction sites, in the industries, and as the domestic workers. For the first time in history, they do not control or have much direct access to the forest territories. From the 1830s onward, Adivasis from Jharkhand and adjoining the area moved in very large number to various plantations in India and the world. Marutis, the Caribbean, and even the Australia-India tea industry became possible with their labor in Assam. Today, there are 70 lakh Adivasi in Assam alone. The story of this migration is full of extreme hardship, torture, hardship, and death. For example, in the 19th century, along 5 lakh Adivasis has perished in this migration. The song below captures and hopes of the migrants and the reality they faced in Assam. Come many, let go to Assam. Our country has so much suffering. The country of Assam, oh many, has tea gardens full of greenery. The Sardar say, work, work. The Babu says, catch and bring them in. The Sahib says, I will take off the skin of your back. And the Jaduram, you described us by sending us to Assam. What do you think this poem is trying to convey? ये पोएम क्या बताना चाहती है? अपने अपने व्यूज़ मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट करके बताएं. Here is a photo of Niyamgiri Hill, which is located at the Kalahari district of Odisha. This area is inhabited by the Dongaria Konds and Adivasi community. Niamgiri is scared mountain of this community. A major aluminium company is planning to set up the mine and a refining here, which will displace this Adivasi community. They have strongly resisted this proposed development and have been joined by the environmentalists as well. A case against the company is also pending in the Supreme Court. Forest land have been cleared for timber and to get the land for agriculture and industry. फॉरेस्ट जंगल की जो जगह रहती है उसको टिम्बर के लिए यहाँ से लकड़ी लेने के लिए और उसकी जगह एग्रीकल्चर इंडस्ट्री बनाने के लिए फॉरेस्ट को काट दिया जाता है. आदिवासी have also lived in the area that are rich in mineral and the other natural sources. These are taken over for the mining and other large industrial projects. Powerful forces have often calculated to take over the tribal land. Much of the time, the land is taken away forcefully and procedures are not followed. According to the official figures, more than 50% of persons displaced due to mines and the mining project are tribals. And another recent survey report by organization working among the Adivasis show that 79% of the person displaced from the state of Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and Jharkhand are tribals. Huge tract of their land have also gone under the water of hundreds of dams that have been built in independent India. In the northeast, their land remains highly militarized. India has 104 national parks covering 40,501 square kilometers and 543 wildlife sanctuaries covering 1,18,918 square kilometers. These are the areas where tribals originally lived but were evicted from, where they continue to stay in this forest. They are termed encroachers. Adivasis are around 10,000 plant species. Approximately 8,000 species are used for the medicinal purpose. 325 are used as pesticides. 425 are used as gum, resins and dyes, and 550 are as fibers, and 3,500 are edible. This entire knowledge system get wiped up when the Adivasis lost their rights over the forest land. Losing their land and access to the forest means that tribal lost their main sources of livelihood and forest and food. Having gradually lost access to the traditional homeland, many Adivasis have migrated to the city in search of food, where they are employed for very low wages in the local industries or the building or the construction sites. They thus get caught in a cycle of poverty and deprivation. 45% of the tribal group in the rural area and 35% in the urban area live below the poverty line. This led to the deprivation in our other area. Many tribal children are malnourished. Literacy rate among the tribals are very low. When Adivasis are displaced from their land, they lose much more than a source of income. They lost their tradition and custom, a way of living and being. They took up the farming land. They left some houses. They took the cementation ground, temples, well, and ponds. How will we survive? Say the Govinda Maran, who was displaced due to a refining project in the Odisha. As you read, there exists an interconnectedness between the economic and the social dimension of the tribal life. Destruction is one of the sphere naturally impact the others. Often this process of disposition and the displacement can be painful and violent.